welcome to another video. Unravel is your hub for relaxation, mindfulness and overall well-being. I write and record guided meditations, sleep stories and visualizations, as well as self-hypnosis sessions, all with the intention of helping you relax and improve your well-being. If you enjoy my work, please consider subscribing and liking this video, as those things really help support my channel. Today's session is a festive sleep audio visualization for relaxation. My intention with this recording is to help create a cozy space for you to unravel after the busy holidays by finding a calm mind space and then falling into a restful sleep. Before we begin, find yourself a comfortable space, ideally wrapped up in bed in a position that you choose. The first step to today's relaxation is to draw a line in the sand. So I will ask you to do that now. Whatever kind of Christmas you've had, give yourself all permission now to let go of doing and thinking. Allow yourself to breathe into whatever emotions you feel and breathe the emotions back out again. Christmas can be joyous, and I sincerely hope that you have experienced some lovely happy moments over the Christmas period. But I also know from experience that this time of year can stir up lots of other feelings and emotions. And that's okay. Breathe in deeply and breathe out again. Breathing into the truth of this moment, turn your focus in on yourself and take inventory of how you're feeling right now. Perhaps it's been a wonderful but very busy couple of days and you're only now realizing how tired you actually are. Or maybe you're still experiencing some sadness from missing people who weren't here to celebrate Christmas with you. Or, as can happen with lots of families at this time of year, perhaps you've gone through some stressful or tense moments, and this has left you feeling angry or frustrated. This time of year, as beautiful as it can be, also has a way of amplifying all of our emotions, and that's okay. Use this time now to take stock of your feelings and give them full permission to exist as you take another deep breath in and out. Often finding peace is simply about allowing ourselves to feel what we feel without judging ourselves for feeling it. It is often our thoughts about our feelings that cause the discomfort to linger and heighten. Practice letting the emotion you have right now just be, without judging or telling a story about it. Notice where you feel the emotion in your body, and if it helps, name the emotion in your mind. Once you've noted and accepted what's there, give yourself every permission to let go now. Allowing the emotion to run its course and dissolve. We'll use visualization to help with this. Imagine that you're holding tightly onto a round, smooth crystal. Clench your fist now as if you're really holding onto it. What you're holding in your hand is all of the heightened feelings, emotions and thoughts you've been carrying around over the Christmas period. Those feelings and emotions are valid, and you're allowed to feel them. It is also safe to let them go. Starting slowly, begin to uncurl your fist, letting go bit by bit at your own pace until your hand has opened and you're ready to drop the crystal. Breathe in and out. Allow yourself to sink deeper into this present moment by connecting with the physical sensations available to you now. Start by feeling into the weight of your body as it rests there. The comforting sensation of gravity, the sensation of being supported by the surface beneath you. Zone in on the parts that make the most contact with your bed. Breathe in and breathe out. Starting at your feet, work your way up your body until you reach the top of your head. Move at your own pace and take this time to notice any sensations that are present in your body without judgment. If you find any holding or tension in your muscles, see if you can gently let it go, just a little bit. Also, as you move your awareness over your body, see if you can notice other little things, like the different temperatures of your body, or what that particular part of your body is touching. And now, no matter where you got to, take stock of your entire body as a whole. If you haven't completed your entire journey, that's okay. Let go wherever you are and zoom your awareness out to encompass your whole frame as you rest there. Spend some time now focusing on your breath. You don't have to change or deepen your breath in any way. Just simply observe your breathing as it is in this moment. You may find that your mind slips away to other things, and that is perfectly okay. When you realize your mind has shifted away, just gently, and while holding space for loving kindness of yourself, shift your focus back to your natural breathing. It can make it easier to stay with your breath if you notice the depth and pace. Or the subtle tingle of slightly cooler air coming in through your inhale and the slightly warmer breath of your exhale. And know that if your mind wanders away, which it will, you always have your breath to come back to. So try now to keep refocusing your mind on your breath no matter where your mind goes. A thought comes into your mind, be gentle with it and with yourself. Accept the thought and tell yourself you'll deal with it later. Now is the time for being in the present moment, and gently, ever so gently, guide your focus back onto your breath. And as your body and mind are beginning to soften in this current moment, I will take you on a journey through a snowy winter wonderland where you can spend some time with yourself in a state of peace and relaxation. Imagine you're standing by a canal in a lovely, picturesque village. It is evening and snow is falling softly, covering everything with a powdery white carpet. The street you are on is lined with trees whose bare branches reach up and out as if they're playing in the falling snow. Each tree is decorated with golden, twinkling fairy lights. In front of you is a small stone bridge that curves over the canal. The old bridge walls are decorated with green and red wreaths and more twinkling lights. From where you're standing, you can see further up the street some quaint little houses and shops, all built from that same old stone as the bridge. They look so cozy and inviting, with warm golden light glowing from the windows and winding smoke lazily puffing out from some of the chimneys. You're wrapped up warm, but can still feel the cool, crisp air brush against your cheek. You take a deep breath in and out. The place is so quiet and still, and you can't help but feel so tranquil. You've had a wonderful day full of festivities, but now you're grateful to spend some time with yourself and plan on having a gentle stroll around this pretty little village. You begin to walk at a slow pace, hearing your boots crunch the snow underfoot. Over the bridge you go, smiling as the Christmas lights sparkle and brighten your path. You stop halfway and take some time to look down the canal. The sound of water gently swishing below lulls the peace and calm that already exists within you. Looking ahead, the water appears black while the lights from the bridge and bordering buildings reflect in it. From here you can see a few people out and about, also having slow strolls around the town. Christmas lights twinkle from the sides of each building. Some have lovely icicle curtains draped down the side, while some have golden garlands of string lights hanging in each window. The black wrought iron street lamps which line each side of the canal all sport their festive, star-shaped light decorations and sparkle proudly. You decide to cross the bridge completely and head up the street. You stroll along the gently snow-powdered pavement, leaving little footprints as you walk, past the shops and cafes that line the street. There is a gentle buzz about the village, and you sense a feeling of happiness and joy radiating from every face and every shop window. A delicious smell of bread and cinnamon fills your nose as you walk by a small, quaint bakery. Looking inside, you see shelves of tasty treats displayed in the window. Some iced, some glazed, and some dusted with white icing sugar. Donuts, cakes, pastries, and mince pies, freshly baked and decorated with coloured fondant and mini Christmas decorations. You smile as you watch a child's face light up with glee as their parents hand them a big fluffy cupcake with green and red festive frosting and sparkling edible glitter bits. You continue walking along the enchanting street. The snow is falling a little bit harder now. You stop and look up toward the sky where you see the streams of white flakes raining down on you. Connecting with your inner child for a moment, you stick out your tongue cheekily to catch some snowflakes before laughing to yourself and continuing your walk. You pass by a small friendly bar, and the smells of mulled wine and hot apple cider waft out from the door, warming your senses. You hear the sound of gentle and happy chatter from the few patrons sitting inside, sipping their drinks and laughing happily with one another. You continue on along the cobbled street. The snow is falling in abundance now, and you decide to look out for somewhere to sit in for a while. As you walk, you're drawn to one store window. It's a double-fronted bookshop that has an emerald green vintage sign hanging above the door. Warm golden light glows from the windows from the strings of Christmas lights that frame the glass on each side. A green wooden door sits between the two large panes of glass. Reading the sign, you realise this bookshop has a little cafe inside, and you decide that this is the perfect place to stay and relax for a while. Stepping toward the door, you push it open and are welcomed by a little tingling of door chimes. Stepping completely inside, you stomp the snow from your shoes and look around. The place smells of old books, cinnamon and coffee. There are rows of dark wood bookcases filled with lots of second-hand books. The walls have exposed brickwork and the floor is decorated with slightly faded red and blue Persian rugs. There is a coat stand near the door, and you decide to hang up your coat and scarf before venturing further into the store. Stepping a little further in, you see a mahogany wooden desk where a friendly person sits behind a pile of books. They look up for a moment, catch your eye and give you a warm smile before getting back to their books. The bookshop is large but still retains a wonderfully cosy feel. There are winding aisles of books this way and that. You follow the sound of a crackling fire until you're standing in front of a large fireplace. There is a small sofa and two cosy armchairs around the hearth. The light is very soft in this nook of the bookshop, with a few enchanting strings of fairy lights hung up around the mantelpiece. This will be your spot while you wait out the heavy snow. From here you can still hear the friendly bookshop clerk rifling through their books, and in the distance the clinks of coffee cups. Before making yourself comfortable, you head toward this coffee shop and order a hot chocolate. There are only one or two people in the cafe. They smile at you and you smile back. Back at the fireplace now, you settle in for the next little while. In the distance, you can hear the pages of the books being turned by the friendly bookshop clerk. The large, high-back, soft red armchair holds your body perfectly. It is large enough to curl up and comfortably doze off. You hone in on the rhythm of your own breathing, in and out. The heavy snowfall can be still heard pattering down on the roof, but you are warm and cozy here in this enchanting bookshop, safe, warm and comfortable.